Hello everyone, in today's video I will walk you through a project where we create a mock API for student academic records and perform REST API testing using RestAssured. This project focuses on validating array responses, CGPA and status code assertion. Now let's start. First we need to set up the mock API with JSON server. For that we need to install the JSON server by using the command npm install -g JSON server. After that we need to create a mock JSON file. I have already prepared a student JSON file with I have already prepared some data with in the format of JSON file. Now let's use the command copycon and name the file as student records.json, and here we will copy our data which we have already prepared. This file includes all information regarding the academic records of the student, like ID, name, CGPA, in which semester they are, and subject and their grades in the specific subjects. Now let's paste it, and by hitting Ctrl Z and enter, here our file is created and data are copied. Now we will run it by npx JSON server file name student records.json. Yeah, here our localhost API is created. Now we will set the that mock API is up and running. Now let's set up the RestAssured for API testing in our Java project. For that we need to create a Maven project. Let's name it as academic student record. Yeah, here it is Maven project. We will go with new window. In POM XML as properties is not necessary, we will remove it, and we need to add dependencies for as a TestNG and RestAssured. Let's add it first from Maven Central repository. Here is the RestAssured dependency. Yep. We need to add dependency under dependencies tag. And now TestNG. Sorry. Yeah, now let's save it by Ctrl S and refresh it. Yeah, our dependencies are added. We have added a TestNG dependency so that it can manage test and records, and we have added RestAssured dependencies to simplify, as it simplifies sending HTTP records and validating as API responses. Now let's create a under source and under test we will create a new package and name it as utils. Under this we will create a new Java class, name it as base class. We are using base class to set up the base URI, so that we don't need to set it up again and again while running the test. So now let's set up it by public class. We will use @before annotation, testng before annotations, before class annotations, as it checks as it set the base URI before every test. Now we will create a method public void setup. Under this RestAssured dot base URI, and here we will paste our API URI link. And we need to remove this extra space. Yeah, sorry, wait. Yeah, and now we will print this print our base URI. Base URI is set to our base class is ready. Now we need to inherit it in a new Java class. For that we will create a new package, name it as records, and under this we will create a new Java class, name it as all students. Records. Sorry. We will inherit our base class by using the keyword extends. And we will import our base class of util package. Now we will create a method as setup all public void get all students, and we will use response First we need to import it. Let's import it to get rid of error. Import io dot RestAssured dot response dot response. Here we will use response. Response is equal to given here given start building API request. We need to import it. After that dot when switches to action phase, and now dot get our is2 API endpoint. Get executes the executes a get request. Sorry, and now dot status code as 200. It asserts server API status code, and now we will extract it. Extract dot response dot extract. Sorry. Extract dot response actually extract the response after validations into a response object. Now let's print the JSON data in console. JSON data and system dot out dot println response dot as GT string. We have used as pretty string to print the JSON data nicely in console, nicely formatted, and making it human readable. Add import, assert import. We will use @testNJ annotation and add its import. Yeah, now let's run it first and then fix the errors. See what it shows in console. we are getting error with status code. Yeah, we are getting error as here is a small syntax error. If after dot get we need to use dot, we have to use dot, then to move to the validation phase. Let's fix it. Yeah, and extract. Dot ext. We need to fix it. Okay. Shit. Yeah. Now our all codes are error free, and now let's run it and see the output in the console. Yeah, we get this small error as our students endpoint is not student but with S. And now let's run it. Yeah, SLF4J is just a small warning, we can ignore it. See, here we get the nicely formatted human readable output JSON data in our console.